Time for our first play of the week nominee. It's coming from A-Dell, and it's ADM's Brevendal back for the kick return. He takes it, doesn't look like it's going anywhere, makes a good cut, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Looks he's stumbling down the sideline. Should have been tackled there, but he somehow keeps the feet moving. He's brought down inside the 15. What a return. See who wins later in the show.
Well, we saw Johnston defeat City High in an overtime thriller to advance to the Class 5A quarterfinals, but they'd have a tough task in front of them facing Ankeny. So Dave Bingham has those highlights.
Quarterfinals tonight, a trip to the Dome on the line. Ankeny's been there. They've been in the championship the last 2 years, had the title in 20. Johnston, the Cinderella, wanting to get in. Can they do it tonight? Hey, it's a tough one out there, and you got to be tough. These Hawkettes are tough. Good job. E leading the charge. Will Nuss has been good this year. He'd have to be against the Hawks. He comes out, gets it going, and has some good field position here. Finds Tatum Fox. He is really hit hard by Jamison Patton. Wow, but it doesn't affect the Dragons. Nuss back to pass, finds Jacob Simpson. Big play, and it leads to this. Blake Tubbs from 15 yards out. The Dragons on top early, 7-zip. Back and forth defense, and now more Nuss up top to Fox. Wow, what a catch. Ankeny D does step up here after the bad snap. Force them to a field goal attempt, and it's Carson Hansen. Good, 10-zip Dragons. So the teams exchange touchdowns in the second half, but Ankeny gets on the board with this one again. Cole to Patton at 16-13, but Johnston salts it away late. Blake Tubbs again with the touchdown. 5 minutes to go, and the Dragons are your winners tonight and onto the Dome for the first time. Congratulations to Coach Woodley. Appreciate everything this year. It's our final blitz, but we also have to mention a couple of notes. I became a grandpa tonight. I want to get that out there, and oh my gosh. Carter Rex Carlson was born 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Kathleen, great job. Drew, great job as well. And also a big shout out to Betty Bell Bingham, who's doing great things. Stay steady, Betty. That's going to do it. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, what a surprise. That's awesome for Dave Bingham. Cedar Rapids, Prairie.
Oh, wait, we got a game
sorry
before that. There we go. Another Metro showdown between Waukee Northwest facing Dowling. We joined this one in the third quarter. Dowling ahead 28-0. Then Jackson Smolik gets to Rashad Davis, and he was almost unstoppable against Northwest, but he was taken down for that touchdown. Or, excuse me, Dowling opting for a field goal. We're a little behind here. There we go. Bring him up 31-0. Now, the Wolves get control after that with Sam Johnson, who tried to send it downfield to Cooper, but it is intercepted by the Maroons' Jake Anderson. Then it's back to Dowling. Smolik again, not finding his receiver open, but he runs it himself, and the Wolves take him down. Another field goal to play it safe by the Maroons. It puts the game at 34-0, but Northwest finds himself in control. Final play of the quarter. Johnson nearly gets a 30-yard pass to Malcolm Mutai, but it's a bit too high and lands right in Dowling's hand. They run it back over 25 yards, and it keeps the Wolves off the board a bit longer. The final here, 41-7.
Now it's time for Cedar Rapids Prairie against the defending champions Southeast Polk Rams, looking to defend their home turf. Early defense from the Rams is stifling. Jack Weichsmeister on the tackle in the backfield. Now Connor Moberly to Carson Robbins gets them in enemy territory looking for the score. But Moberly now passes to Joe Zelenovich in the end zone for the touchdown, 14-0 Rams. Now Cal Sullivan passes to Mikkel Taylor, gets some decent yardage, but is tackled out of bounds by the Rams. For the Rams now, Harrison Gibson breaks out of the tackle for a big run, brought down in Prairie territory, and now it's Moberly again handing off to Gibson, and he pushes through into the end zone. Southeast Polk wins this one, 41-0, no doubt about it. Valley went back to the Dome to play Cedar Falls, but not in the semifinal game. That's just where Cedar Falls plays their home games, and they're going back next week. They won 27-13, and Valley is heading back to very familiar territory.
Well, congrats to our guy Dave Bingham on becoming a grandpa tonight. That's awesome. Well, still plenty more to come here on Friday Night Blitz. And up next, we'll get into some great matchups in Class 4A.